All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's NASCAR Thunder 2004 Career Mode live stream episode. We are on episode number 8, which means this is the second live stream of season 2. We have just 5 races for you guys tonight. Usually we do 6. We're going to do 5, but we do have the All-Star race in this stream, so it's technically 6, but it's going to be a little bit of a shorter night because we're having a bit of a later start with this live stream than what we usually do with the career mode episodes. Needless to say, we're coming off a top 5 finish at Talladega yesterday on the last race of the stream. It was our second career top 5, and it's our second top 5 of the season. So hopefully we can start getting good finishes on non-super speedways, which we kind of did. I mean, Texas, the race before Talladega, we finished 18th, which was our best on a non-super speedway. And I think it would have been my third best finish, or fourth best finish ever. So, you know, that was good. Atlanta, we finished 23rd. We were top 15 on speed there early, and then ended up short pitting, and then that didn't really work out for us as we were trying to hang in on the long run. I see you guys saying late. This is the first time I've been late in a really long time. I will say that. I had a bad habit of having late streams. And part of the reason why I did take a little bit of a hiatus was so I wasn't showing up late anymore, because I was having to work. I work a full-time job, and then I come home, and I'm still trying to cram a workout in sometimes before that. So that was the case tonight. My workout just went a little bit long, and we're here now. So that's all that matters in the end. That's also why I didn't set a streaming schedule, and I kind of stopped doing that, so that way I don't expect you guys to be here waiting at like 6, 7 o'clock, and it doesn't even like happen, because I don't know what time I'm gonna get home from the gym sometimes, because you know, sometimes I'm in and out of there in like 45, 50 minutes. Sometimes it takes like an hour, 10, 15 minutes. It just depends how I'm feeling that day, really. But all right, we're gonna get into this. That's enough gym talk. And qualified 17th, not bad. Hopefully we can maintain track position. Bristol, we were not really able to maintain track position. We went a lap down. We ended up DNFing, unfortunately. We did get a caution in the middle of green flag pit stops. If I would have been on the lead lap, we would have been all right. But we have to stay on the lead lap here in case we get that caution in the middle of green flag stops. So without further ado, let's get into this race. Jeff Gordon on the pole. Looks like 50 laps at Martinsville. Let's just survive. I mean, that's the big thing here. We just have to survive, and I gotta make sure I just don't do anything stupid. It's gonna be hard not to make contact. That's gonna happen. It's just a matter of trying to minimize that as much as possible. There we go. The first lap, we're already making contact with Rusty Wallace. No surprise there. Jeez, and Rusty's getting right back into it. He shot us way up the racetrack, and now I got no room. That was not my fault. None of that was my fault. Rusty shot me out of the groove, and then nobody was letting me back in. All right, let's settle down a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna make it if I'm running like this. I said let's be smooth, and we're getting ran over every single corner. I was running, I had that little bit of contact on the first lap with Rusty Wallace. It honestly wasn't bad. I qualified really well. I just don't think I have the speed on the short tracks to stay up there. That's the problem. Why is it so loose, too? My car was not this loose in qualifying. It's part of the reason why I did qualify 17th. Oh, boy. Kenny Walls in there. It's only lap 6, and we've hit so many cars already. My goodness. All with the right side of my car, too. That's the sad part. We're already back to 26. We've already lost 9 positions in 7 laps. How did I even qualify as good as I did? That's what I want to know. I mean, at least I got the sponsor bonus for qualifying top 25. I'll give myself that. That's a plus. Like, at least at Bristol, I could somewhat maintain. Here, I'm not able to do that. I feel like I'm charging the corners so late. Like, I'm locking the brakes up. You guys can hear me locking the front tires. Hard on the brakes. As late as I can, and I'm still getting hit from behind. Like, how do I brake so late into the corner and still find a way to get ran into? Kenny Wallace's arrival, by the way, so this might not end well. Well, I mean, I basically pulled a Harvick on that one. That was like Harvick at the Roval. Just saw your rival in the rearview mirror getting bigger, and you intimidated yourself. Wade Selinsky, Jackson Thomas, by the way, welcome to the stream. Billy Kramer, thanks for tuning in. I don't do jumping jacks. Is that like an aerobic exercise? Is that what that's classified as? Who does jumping jacks for like a set? I feel like that's like a 5th grade. I don't want to say that. There are probably people out there that do it. It's not what I do. It just reminds me of phys ed class. Oh my gosh, I was like barely getting on the brakes. I'm still getting ran into. Let's get my rear bumper plowed. Already back to 38th. And we're gonna go lap down. If I push too hard like that and miss my corner, yeah, what else am I supposed to do? We're just getting ran over. But if I try to do the running over, we'll never make it through the race. But if I get ran over too much, I'm not going to make it through the race. So, I mean, it's kind of a lose-lose situation here. This is stupid. Oh, my God. We're not going to make it. We can't DNF. We got to stay in it. I just got to deal with it. It sucks. I mean, they can't give me 2 laps in a row without getting into me. Oh, we got a caution. We've got a caution. Stanton Barrett got turned. Unfortunately, we're a lap down again. We get the caution, but we're a lap down. I could pit for 4 fresh tires. I could pit for fuel. Probably still outside the fuel window to make it to the end, but Stanton Barrett trying to go 3 wide. That didn't work. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not doing jumping jacks. I cannot jump in this apartment. The people downstairs are going to be like, what the heck is going on up there? They start jumping. They can probably hear the dog when she's like running around. She comes in from outside. Alright, so 4 tires of fuel. We did not cause that caution. We had a natural yellow for the first time this season. And it comes in race 9 at Martinsville. Well, technically we had I guess Bristol we had a caution as well. That wasn't me. It just so happened when we were racing back to the line is when I DNF'd. Oh, jeez. Hey, that's very dangerous right there. You run into the gas, man. You just get gas all over you. That's a fire hazard right there. JC1424, thanks for tuning in. St. Barrett was running an Xfinity Series race a few weeks ago. That is true. Which is kind of crazy to believe because there's really nobody from the 2003 season that's still racing outside of Kevin Harvick. So the fact that Stanton Barrett was still around, that's crazy. All right, well, we're in last now. Fortunately, we were a lap down when the caution came out, but the good news is we are where we are. We could run quite... Honestly, we can get pretty close to the end. We're going to have to pit, but we could go fuel only. I mean, that's going to basically get us in front of everybody that's a lap down. Maybe we get a caution in a weird spot again. I mean, it's not impossible. Ran through Sterling Marlin, by the way, but I was getting ran through before that. Now I'm much faster than these guys. You give me the 16-lap fresher tires, and I'm quicker than, like, everybody. They were running through me. I get every right to run through them. I wanted to pass them clean, but obviously that's not how this race was going to go, was it? We got cars pitting 2 laps after the race started. Better be careful running into people so I don't bring out a caution. I'd like to take advantage of these fresh tires, but I don't think I'm really going to be able to. Don't cause a wreck, Keegan. You caused the accident, you can't do anything with it. Sorry, I just used Kurt Busch up. Use Jack Sprague up a little bit. I'm never going to make it to the end of this thing. We're going to actually probably lead laps, too. Going to lead at Martinsville. That's the last thing I expected coming into this race. Give me some bonus points, though. 26 in the standings coming into this one. I'm not running good. That caution was huge for us, because this race was looking like I was going to finish outside the top 40 if I was even going to make it to the finish. We still got to make it, though. That's the thing. Still got to finish. We're halfway there. We're going to let Kenny Wallace go, because he's a rival. He's got fresh tires, too. Go right ahead, Kenny. Now, Jeff Gordon was... I'm not going to be a lap ahead of him, I don't think. I would like to think, because I was a lap down, that I'm going to cycle to the lead. Hopefully I can lead a lap. I think we're going to need this to stay green still. I mean, I'm on the lead lap now, so maybe it's better a caution came out now before everybody cycles through. That would probably be more beneficial for us. I do like that this has spaced the field out a little bit, because those first 16 laps are absolute hell, but up to the top 5. I did bring my worst stuff here too, so there is that. My worst stuff is nowhere near as bad as what it was last season.
Number 41,
3 more cars and still have to pit. Oh, they're actually on pit road right now. One of them's just on their way out, I believe. Come on, get to the lead. Let's go, baby. I don't know how long we're going to hold on for, but we're leading at Martinsville with 20 to go. Only 1.1 seconds ahead of Jeff Gordon. That ain't going to last very long. Here comes Jeff. I'm just using Gordon up. There we go. I wanted to lead that extra lap. Not that it mattered for statistical purposes too much, but oh geez, that's not good. Come on, Keegan, we still got to make it. We still got to make it to the finish. That right front's already soft, and we still got 18 laps left. Oh man, every time I make contact with the right side of the car, it just scares me. Surprisingly, still in third. Don't hit it. I'm gonna get plowed into from behind like I was earlier. I'm still in third. Sadler's a spot. Give me room, please. I'm sorry, Biffle. I didn't mean to yell at you. But I actually held my car on the bottom that time, and I still got hit in the right side. Like they're either not giving me enough room, or I'm sliding into them. One or the other. There's no in between. There we go. Oh man, 3 wide is not where I want to be. I don't want to be on the outside because of that right there. That's exactly why I didn't want to be on the outside. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, Ashton. And old tires. We were already kind of slower before that anyway. Dude, what is that? I'm on the curb and they're still running into me on the outside. It's like 21 ignition. I mean, look at this. It's like they don't know I'm down there. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Penske cars got together. That's what Rusty deserves. Oh, Ricky, Jesus. He was trying to stay out of the way. He was all the way out of the groove. Came all the way up there and hit him. Unintentionally, of course. Oh, Terry. Terry, get off me, Terry. Oh, am I now? Stanton Barrett, you mother trucker. Oh! Thought they were going to wreck right there. Oh, Jimmy, don't do it. Oh! They're flipping. They are flipping. I never touched him. I never touched Jimmy Johnson. Never once touched him. Oh, my goodness. He just did that on his own, and he goes upside down. Jimmy upside down at Martinsville. Our second natural yellow in the same race. I never touched him. He got underneath me. We were like almost 4 wide there, and he just killed himself. I mean, oh my gosh. Oh, we got to pit. Yeah, we're going to have to pit. I don't know how many spots we're going to lose. Let me know if there's any choppiness going on right now with the stream. Yeah, I'm not making any adjustments. I know I'm fast on 4 tires, and we're going to be able to repair damage here, too. That's perfect. I mean, I don't know how many spots I'm going to lose. I would imagine I was pretty close to going a lap down. We were like, what, 17 seconds off the lead? I mean, Jimmy's on pit road. That's no surprise. See, the problem is we may get repetitive cautions for debris after that. But I just didn't think I was going to make it on fuel still. I was scared to, like, not pit and then restart and then run out of gas. Because we were low on fuel. We were going to have to pit within a few laps. We got to go, or we're going to go lap down here. Yeah, I was going to say, I saw the pace car coming off turn 4. We were still on the left side. We're good. We're on the lead lap. We are 24th. I wasn't 20, so I only lost 4 spots, which isn't bad. And we've got, what, like 16 lap fresher tires. We got 4 laps to use them. Oh, sorry, Ward. Makes so many people mad in this race. I don't know if I can get more spots on the outside just because I've got the fresher tires. That probably wasn't a good idea. Yeah, it was not a good idea. No grip up there. I don't want to tick Waltrip off too badly, but how bad do I want the spots? Oh, Jesus. There we go. Got a good drive off that time. Oh, no. That was a hard hit. Just bulldozing right back into him again. All right. I'll take 18th. That's 3 straight 18th place finishes or better. I mean, I will take that. 18th at Martinsville. Let's go. I brought my worst stuff. We lucked out. We got not 1 but 2 cautions. Oh, man. That couldn't have worked out more perfectly, honestly. That was about as good as we were going to be able to get. We got our sponsorship bonuses. That's probably going to move me up in points, too. I'm probably top 25 now. Let's go. Oh, we got so lucky. It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. We had 2 actual yellows in that race. I don't even remember what Swiper from Dora sounds like. I'm going to be completely honest. I honestly don't even remember him talking or making a noise. That's how little I remember Dora. I thought he was like sneaky and quiet. And we go to California next. There ain't no way we're getting that good of a run at Richmond. I mean, you never know. We could get lucky with cautions again, I guess. All right. So, yeah, we're going to be pretty good because we can use our best stuff at Auto Club, and then we will have a brand new chassis. So, yeah, we'll have a brand new chassis, a brand new engine, and a brand new body, and then we can build another body too. We got like 400,000 right now. So, oh, we need a new shop edition. Yeah, I almost forgot. Shop edition is good to go. The engine hoist. Engine hoist is done, and we need the body forming tools. Do we go 6 races? Try to accelerate a little bit. Is 6 races worth it? Honestly, if I keep hitting my objectives to get the sponsorship goals, there's no reason why we can't make up $300,000 in 6 races, or even like that extra 150,000 in 3. Yeah, I think we do that. I'm not gonna go all the way to 450 and drain my bank account, but we'll go 300,000. And that should give us the drafting package before Daytona, too, by doing this. So, well, we're not going to have the engine built, though, so I guess that won't matter. But, or the body, the new body built before that comes out, if I waited. I guess we could see how long it takes to make a new body and go off of that. You know, if it takes like a race, that could help us for Daytona, because that could be what wins us the race, is having that, if we have it in time. All right, oh, we're missing sponsors? Oh, the secondary sponsor, that's right. Wait, I'm confused. Didn't we just sign sponsors? Did I not sign sponsors before that race? I'm confused. Didn't I? I can't remember. Guys, did I have sponsors on the car that whole race and I didn't realize it? Let me rewind it. I had to have. I had sponsors on the car. I'm so confused right now. I gotta go back to the beginning of the stream. I had sponsors on the car, I do believe. I mean, yeah, you could see sponsors on it clearly. So, yeah, we had sponsors. Okay, that scared me. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, wait a minute, I could have had even more. And like the one race, I finished 18th at Martinsville. We didn't even have any sponsors. Okay, so we still got the qualified top 25 secondary sponsor. The Tiburon car, remember, is the 199 car, so that's actually kind of fitting. We'll change the scheme with it, but won't change the number. When picking up places, so that's starting deep in the field. That would have been nice for Talladega, but I just don't know if we can do that every race. Especially with fast cars. See, fast cars start at the back all the time, so I'm not going to do that. Because we have to hit all three of them. Finish top 25. Average 25th place finish. Petty Enterprise. It's just Richard Petty. It's not even Petty Enterprise. Let's finish top 20. Let's see what my average is, because I honestly have no clue what my average finish is right now. We got 2 top 5s. Finished 18th twice in the last 3 races. Where am I in points, by the way? I'm still 26th. Why am I just, like, stagnated here? I can't go up or down. I'm finishing better than where I'm at in points, like 3-4 races now, and I've only moved up 6 spots. We're early in the season. I would think I'd move up more than that, but especially how tight the points are. Everybody else just in front of us might be beating us still. Or we're barely beating them, I guess. I didn't even look. It was average finish, right? Average finish. Oh, man, it's close. 24.7. It is close. I mean, we have it right now, but if we finish worse than 25th, it's going to drop below it probably. So from here on out, we have to finish top 25. How much more of an increase is it to have that? Why did I go to the garage? Sponsorship. 94,000. Oh, we don't even get paid as much. And we don't even get paid as much as 25th. This isn't a guarantee. And none of them are guarantees. We might as well go here. I mean, see, the only thing with this, average start 30th, average finish 30th, no problem. We have that right now. The win picking up places, isn't that like starting at the back and moving forward? 76,000 per race. I mean, yeah, the bonus is a lot, but I just don't see us picking up the bonus. I think picking up places is like the biggest mover. And I know I don't qualify particularly well, but outside of Talladega on that rare occurrence, we don't usually pick up that many spots. So we're definitely going to go with Wingcraft again. But they're giving us a better deal this time. Finish ahead of Joe Nemechek, Terry Labonte, Michael Wall. Jesus. Why would they do this to me? I don't like any one of these. Who's worst in points, and we'll go off of that. Because I don't really... I finish ahead of Terry Labonte a lot, I feel like. He qualifies poorly like every race. We're already rivals with him. I mean, that would just make the most sense. Dale Jr., Ryan Newman, Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johnson, and Stanton Barrett. What about them? Oh, current drivers. I didn't really count Dale Jr. I mean, I guess if you count Stanton Barrett, you have to count Dale Jr. because they run similar amount of Xfinity races. Yeah, Johnson's part-time, Cup Series, Harvick, and then I guess Newman's part-time too. Yeah, I was just kind of thinking Harvick is a full-time. But you're right. What was I doing? I got sidetracked. Oh, yeah, points. Joe Nemechek. Michael Waltrip, 16th. I don't like that. Joe Nemechek's 23rd, Terry Labonte 24th. I feel like we beat Terry Labonte more often. I feel like he's always running around us, so we'll go Terry Labonte. I know he's beating us in points. I mean, they're all beating us in points. Like, this is... I don't like that at all for sponsorship. There's Advanced Auto Parts. I've had them on the car a lot. I ain't complaining. Participate in the race, get paid. I know it's got more prestige, but I'll take that extra $1,000. I already got Wingcraft on the car. Home Depot Racing. I work at the Home Depot. That's fitting. Hey, we'll go with that. Alright, NASCAR Thunder. Got the game sponsoring us. We gotta go highest prestige. 18 races for all these sponsorships, by the way, too. I have 15 left to nail it. We're gonna be stuck with these guys for a while unless we piss them off. Then we won't be stuck with them a while. In that case, never mind. Give us the most grip possible, I guess, there. Most engine power possible. Yeah, we're just going to bring our best stuff to Fontana. 60 overall car, which I think I had a 58 at Martinsville. We lucked into an 18th place finish, though. I don't know that we get that lucky at Auto Club Speedway, but who knows. The downforce is going to be big. I mean, that's the most downforce I'm going to have on a race car yet in this career mode. I think I'm going to keep the handling or the setup in general the way it is. Can I take away... I get more speed by doing this. 75 for right now. We'll see how that feels through qualifying. We'll go from there. He's got a lot of grip. I could have went full throttle there. I didn't think that was going to be possible, but I could have went full throttle and it would have stuck. It's because of the downforce, right? I think I could run this thing wide open. We've had more engine power before too, but yeah, this much downforce, I mean, might as well try it. We're already in last. Want a top 25? It is not going to hold wide open. I tried to arc it. It just wouldn't turn. I barely lift, though. And then it grips up. There we go. That was a lot better that time. I know what I need to do. I like barely need to burp. Just enough to just kind of settle the race car a little bit into the track. And it's like a quick blip. It's like the 550 package. Just a quick blip. Not even all the way out of the throttle. Yeah. I could have pushed a little harder. For sure. I know what I need to do though. I could probably... I don't want to take wedge out of it because I might mess it up. We'll take a little bit more downforce out. Maybe that'll free the car up just enough.
We're in Fontana, California, home of the California Speed.
Dale Jr. on the pole.
And here's the starting lineup.
Gordon Labonte.
In the front row are Dale Jr. Chevrolet.
Oh, we didn't qualify top 25. Good thing it's average. Well, we need to finish top 25, though. That's a much bigger bonus than qualifying top 25. Qualifying top 25 is like $30,000 or something like that. But $97,000. I mean, we got it. We have to finish top 25 for that. At least we don't have to average it. Average would have been risky because if I would have finished really good in this race, then we could have been guaranteed the money. But I just don't know how Richmond's gonna go. I don't think we get as lucky at Richmond as what we did at Martinsville. I DNF'd at Richmond both races last season. I probably would have DNF'd at Martinsville if those cautions didn't come out at the times they did, because the right front was soft both times. I was able to repair damage and didn't really have to worry about it. Alright, barely, and I mean barely, blip that throttle, Keegan. They just took off. They pulling ahead that much.
Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there.
I'd like to think I don't have too much downforce in it. That might be the problem. By the way, this setup is way worse than what I had in qualifying. I barely blipped the throttle that time, and I went straight up the racetrack. I think I have... I don't know. I don't know why I'm this slow, honestly. It's got to be the setup. Because, I mean, the 1.5 mile racetracks, we were mid-pack, and we can't even touch the back of the pack right now. If we did somehow get a caution, I don't see how we could adjust this thing and get it that much better. I thought we were done with this when this season started. I didn't think we were going to do this again. Oh yeah, who hasn't heard of Mario Kart?
We're about 10 seconds off the leader.
I haven't played that in a really long time, though. I don't have anything that I could play it. Lambo or Ferrari? I'm not a big car guy. I'd probably go Ferrari. I feel like the look of it, for whatever reason, just... I feel like it looks a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe it's just like... I think they're older, so it's just got more of a classic feel to it. I could be wrong on that. I deserve way more than this. I mean, I can't really... I mean, the setup, for whatever reason, was much better. I took a little bit of downforce out of it, and I'm going straight up the racetrack now. I take more out of that. It does help me top end speed, but I mean, we're only hitting 183 going into turn 3 here, and I think I was like 180, mid 180s at least at Atlanta when we were there, Texas too.
20 now. 20 laps.
This is horrible. Where we finished at Martinsville is where I thought we could have run here, and then vice versa. The way Martinsville started, I thought that we were going to be at the back there before long. Thank you, Stanton Barrett and Jimmy Johnson. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I could do in this race alone that's going to... I mean, fresh tires would probably help. I could get off strategy a little bit, but I don't think it's going to help much. Ain't no way we're getting 3 natural cautions in a 2-race stretch in this career mode. To have 2 in 1 race, that might have been the first time ever, honestly.
Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
Hopefully get a couple engine failures. I feel like we haven't seen that many this season. At least I haven't noticed it as much because I'm not running at the very back like this. I mean, the good news is it is a longer racetrack, so it's going to take more for us to go a lap down, a longer period of time. And the good news is we only go to California once, so I don't have to go to Auto Club again the rest of the year, which is kind of unfortunate, though, too, just for the sake that I'm going to have to really practice and work on this setup because it is really bad. At least I'll remember how bad I was for when we go here next season. And we could hopefully perform a little bit better from there. Even if I hit my line perfect every corner, which I know I'm not right now, but it's also hard for me to focus running this slow anyway. Well, we actually hit 184 that time. Like, I'm having to tap the brakes to keep the car settled on the bottom of the track. Qualifying, I didn't have to do that. I just, like, barely blipped the throttle. 6 seconds behind Greg Biffle. I think Greg Biffle got worse from Season 1 to Season 2. Like, he wasn't this bad in the last season. He was right around 30th in points. And he won a race. Don't forget, he won Talladega in my rookie season. Or both of our rookie seasons. See, that's going to be cool. We're going to share the same rookie season with Greg Biffle. My favorite driver, and we can... My former favorite driver, and I just compare myself to him throughout the career. See, that stream tomorrow night is going to be something to watch because I think we could have not one but two chances of a potential win. I mean, I'm not calling my shot by any means, but you got Sonoma and Daytona back to back. I think Daytona is going to be our better shot just because we have finished top 5 in the first 2 super speedways, 4th and 5th. So I would probably want to bring my best stuff there. Well, hopefully I have something in the cars to have equal equipment both races. If it's going to be possible. Alright, so we got some cars a lap down. The sooner we get a caution in the midst of green flag traffic, the better. Well, the later, actually. The later we get a caution in the midst of green flag pit stops, the better, because then more cars are going to get trapped a lap down. Because I shouldn't have to worry about going a lap down under green flag conditions if we had a caution. So I'm definitely going to finish ahead of all those cars. Problem is, we're not going to be I can't talk. We're not going to be able to go much further on fuel. Kenny Wallace is out. So we will not finish last. If we could have had a better finish at Bristol, honestly, we could be right around 20th in points coming into this race. My first wall tag in the race. This is unfortunate to have a 60 overall car to be this slow. I mean, that doesn't add up. I definitely missed the setup somewhere. Because it wasn't good qualifying either, but I didn't think I was this far off. Otherwise, I would have made a massive adjustment. I didn't really look at the lap time and where the leaders were. Probably would have been a good idea in hindsight. But again, you live and you learn. If we somehow lucked into another top 15 finish or top 18 finish, caution came out right now. Oh, that'd be great. I can't get that lucky. There's no way. I go one more lap on fuel. Might as well try it. We got nothing to lose. I run out, I run out. Just in case we got that caution. Could make a wedge adjustment. We'll definitely make it up fuel all the way back around. Caution right now. Right now. Nope, not going to get it. Alright, coming in hot. I'm not even going to take tires on it. Well, I'm going to have to take right. I'll just take 4 just to be safe. We don't need to damage the race car. Oh, I was going to make a wedge adjustment. Take a round out. Almost forgot. Good thing pit road's along here. This pit road's so wide. I think they narrowed it. There's no way it's this wide still. I don't remember it being this wide when I was at Fontana a couple of years ago. Yeah, we do have 17 people watching. I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Sorry for running last place in this race. I don't know where that came from. We just finished 18th at Martinsville. Richmond's probably my worst track in the career mode. That's next. But once we get through those, we got the All-Star race after that. And leaders are coming. Leaders are coming. And there goes Dale Jr. Well, I mean, we were already 42nd anyway, so. Couldn't really do much worse anyway, so. I think this is the first time I'm going to finish a lap down this season other than when I DNF'd at Bristol. Which is highly unfortunate that it came on a track this big. But sucks to suck. Maybe somebody else blows up. Caution now is not really going to matter. I'm able to go full throttle now. Definitely let me know if the stream gets choppy. For whatever reason on my end, it's showing that it is. So let me know if all the visuals and the audio and everything is A-okay. Because the minute it starts doing that, don't go anywhere. I'll get it fixed right away. But I need to know. Oh, there is somebody else blowing up. Who is that? Jeff Green? Yep. All right, 41st. Maybe we get another one. Oh, we had 3 of them DNF at Homestead last. Oh no 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 Keegan. Keep it on the outside of the racetrack. Keep it on the outside. Find a hole and get to the bottom. Oh, I can't see because of all the smoke. Keep it against the wall. Now go down. Now go down. Get out of the way. All right. All right. All right. Whoa. Sorry, Ricky Rudd. That should not have happened in this race. As slow as we were. I don't know what I was doing there. I apologize wholeheartedly there, Ricky Rudd. That was so bad. I was scared to DNF because then we just would have ended up losing those positions. Who else got caught in that? I didn't see there was a third car until that replay. That Terry Labonte that got in it? I'm just going to stay out. We're going to be at the back anyway. Let's get to set up a late race restart for those at the front. 3 to go. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Last thing I need to do is wreck my stuff in this race, and I did just that. It's only the 3rd time I've wrecked this season. That was the first time since Vegas since I've wrecked. We had a good 8-race run going there. This is the race that it just, like, shouldn't have happened. For no reason. I mean, I just lost focus there for a second, and that's all it took. No wonder guys at the back of the pack wreck all the time. They just lose focus because of how slow they are compared to everybody else. Oh, we got a caution. It's got to be debris from Ricky Rudd, I would imagine. If not, I don't know. There it is. It's a hood. This race is going to end under caution. Who's going to win it? back to the line. This is not going to be a natural yellow, by the way, considering that I probably caused whoever it was to have debris. So we're still going to be stuck at just 3 of them on the season. That was an ugly race for a couple reasons. Oh, it's Kevin Harvick. He's got a blue car. It doesn't even look like a 29 Kevin Harvick car. What paint scheme is that? That can't be a good wrench, is it? I mean, what other sponsor do you have at this time, though? Tony Stewart wins. I think he was leading before all that happened, so that's good. No, Dale Jr. was. Yeah, that's right. Jr. was leading. Now he finished 4th. Now 1 lap restart. Or 2 laps. Yeah, 2 laps. Alright, well that was not a good race. We didn't get any sponsorship bonuses in that one. Hopefully we can do it in the next. Good thing I didn't take the average finish of 25th, because I don't think we would have held on to it that race, and definitely would have fallen quite a ways back. Body construction complete. Alright. I don't want to waste my good stuff at Richmond, though. I'm going to save it for the All-Star race. See if we can get into the All-Star race. Harvick got a Looney Tunes scheme? I thought there was just 100 cars in this game that did. Alright, let's go to the garage. Pairing 2 races. We can overhaul one of these, right? Yeah, that's stupid you can't repair and overhaul, because I don't have enough space to have a new one being built. I gotta wait 2 more races before we do something there. Definitely not going to waste a good chassis with that tire grip at Richmond. We're going to save it for the All-Star race. All-Star race ain't 600. Same thing goes with the engine power. That's probably going to be our best overall car in that race. 67, yeah, that's definitely going to be our best car. We're just going to take our worst stuff to Richmond. I don't expect to run very good there anyway, so it won't hurt my soul at all. Overhaul. Oh yeah, we can get a new body going here. 9 race build. Alright. Sorry, I'm going to suck for one more race, but I think Charlotte's going to be fun to watch. We should have a pretty fast car at both the... well, we got to get into the All-Star race because we ain't winning Richmond, so we're going to have to race our way in. Does this game take the fan vote? Like, is that possible to actually win a fan vote to get in if I don't finish top 2? Worst stuff. I used to doing that this season. Outside of Martinsville. I mean, it worked out at Martinsville. Who's to say it doesn't work out again? 56, that's by far our worst car all season. It was the same stuff I basically just had last race, only I wrecked it. But yeah, I mean, we sucked this race, and then we've got an All-Star race at 600, then we'll race Dover, and that will be the end of the night after that. I'm not even going to practice. I mean, I know I'm going to suck here. We've got our worst stuff. This is my worst track. I'm going to take the extra time to practice. So I just don't think it's going to be worth it. Maybe I get lucky, get a top 25? Probably not. .42. Push it as hard as I can. That probably wasn't the greatest idea. Get back to the gas as soon as I can. Probably gonna... I'm not gonna qualify last. I mean, that's guaranteed. And... yeah, I figured that. 29th. Oof. That's the second time I've qualified top 30, didn't get the top 25. That's screwed me over twice now. I didn't think it would. Well, I knew it would after I made the choice to do what I did. Honestly, 29th isn't bad. I mean, I thought it was going to be worse than that. Probably get away with getting a little bit more downforce into it, just because I'm going to need all the grip I can get here. What do we have for air pressure? Yeah, I'm not going lower than that. Got Kurt Busch on the pole. He's kind of been qualifying really good for these short track races. Bristol, can't remember if he won or not, but he definitely qualified on the pole at Bristol. No fan vote. Yeah, so, man, we do get to qualify for the Open, so at least there's a chance that we could set our own destiny if I qualify good. Yeah, that All-Star race is going to be interesting. And that's definitely... do rivals carry over from the All-Star race, or can you, like, completely wreck somebody and not get a rival for it? Because if I need to wreck somebody to get into the race, I'm going to do it. only if the rival doesn't carry over. You guys will have to let me know. We didn't really make any rivals in the All-Star race last year, so I don't know if that's the case or not. Alright, if there's a way to get a top 25 finish, that'd be great. Maybe we get some cautions. I can't cause them, though. That's the big thing. You can get caught. Oh, my gosh. How did I not spin out there? Why did it do that? Both entrance and exit. It was not doing this in qualifying. I clipped the apron in qualifying a couple of times. Oh, yeah, we got to beat Terry Labonte, too. That probably ain't going to happen unless we get a weird caution that he gets trapped a lap down. Didn't like that. We are getting freight trained. I mean, if this was going to happen, why couldn't I just qualify top 25 and just give me my money and then let me drop? I mean, it's exactly like Martinsville. It's like, how did we even qualify as well as it? Qualify well with a pretty bad-looking lap, and I run repetitive bad-looking laps in the race, and it doesn't work in the race. But for whatever reason, in qualifying every now and then, it works. But when I have speed, I don't qualify good, so that doesn't make any sense either. Ah. That's Jerry Nadeau. I was like, wait a minute, we're beating Joe Nemechek. Oh, man, the car bottomed out. Car hit that apron, bottomed out that time. Oh, there we go. Got passed by all of them. Wonder how many more laps it's going to be before we get lapped. We're making contact up in front of us. Who wants to wreck? That isn't me. And you know what? People kind of complain about there not being a lot of short tracks, and I'm kind of one of them. Even though the current short track package is bad, that wasn't about what I was going to lead into. It's a good thing on this career mode that we only have to deal with 6 short tracks every season. Robbie Gordon down on the apron. At least Robbie Gordon blew an engine. We will beat at least one driver. Honestly, if I don't DNF in this race, that would be a win compared to last year at Richmond when you consider the fact that I DNF'd in both Richmond races.
Halfway on gas.
I think I would have like all the downforce in the race car possible, and I'm just sliding around like crazy. Oof. Well, there's Dale Jr. to put us a lap down. He is so much further ahead than everybody else. Brought out the caution that kind of costed him at California when he had a decent sized lead too. But I'll try not to bring out a yellow in this one, Dale. At some point, I am going to have to bring decent stuff here and actually try at Richmond. I'm convinced I'm never going to win this racetrack. I know I'm only in my second season, but I'm convinced I'm never going to win at Richmond. Maybe when hell freezes over, we'll actually have a chance. Don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck. Oh boy, we're gonna get hit. Okay, there wasn't anybody behind us, thankfully. Thankfully, Ricky Rudd didn't pile into us because he's already mad at us. Oh, I was not trying to turn the car that far. It is so loose. I mean, this is even worse than last season from how loose it is. Last season it actually kind of loose and then it got tight. This is just like, it's loose all the way around. Like I can't. We got 3 of our 4 tires in the red. The only one that isn't is the left rear, and that's probably going to go into the red here any second. Yep. By the way, I didn't see how many laps I led at Martinsville. Considering we led at Martinsville 1 lap in the Daytona 500, we've led a few laps this season. Where's that? There it is. Now we're in the red. I thought I was going to eat the tire barrels. Definitely not the quickest race around this racetrack. Dale's passed us again. Well, he might have pitted already. Yeah, he already pitted because he's not leading. It's not a good idea for you to pass me right now. Try to go one more. Probably not a great idea. Oh my gosh. Part of that was Sterling Marlin hit me. What the heck is this? This is ridiculous. Who's responsible? Well, I kind of am. I was going to say, who's responsible for giving me this junk of a race car? Good Lord. Oh my gosh. That was ridiculous. What was my lap time those last 2 laps? Does anybody know? I'll tell you what, after that good string of 3 18th place finishes or better, 2 top 5s in the season, we got humbled real quick with these last 2 races. We got snapped to reality. We couldn't have been snapped to reality much quicker than that. I mean, that And of course that happens. I mean, at least it's happening in races that don't matter, because the same thing happened at Fontana too. So. Not with the same guy. I think it was, well, no, it was. There was a rear tire changer running into the gas man there. Get me to Charlotte, because we'll have a really good car there. Just trust me. I don't know if we're going to get into the All-Star race. We really have to qualify well, because wasn't it only like 5 or 6 laps? No, it might be more than that. That was the dual Daytona. It's probably going to be like 7, 8 laps. So we're obviously going to have to qualify really well to finish top 2, because we're probably going to have like 20-plus cars in it again. But, I mean, I finished like 5th or 6th from last in the Open last year. And that was with not so good stuff in a rookie season. We'll have probably our best car yet. I'm fine if I finish like 3 laps down. That's 3 less laps I have to run in this race. Oh, I am 3 down. There we go. Well, actually, I'm probably only 2 down. We have to finish, though. Especially in case somebody else DNFs like at Fontana. We did beat 2 drivers. This would be the first Richmond race I would have finished. So therefore, because of that, this could be our career best finish at Richmond in 3 races. 42nd. Potentially 41st. We have to wait and see. Definitely not going to get the caution that I wanted. I thought it was going to matter. How the heck did I qualify 29th? How does that happen? With this terrible of a race car. Tell you what, considering how bad I was at Fontana, Pocono has me scared a little bit, because we were pretty slow there. At least I could keep from wrecking the car. Ugh. It's down in 2nd gear trying to get that thing off the wall. So no sponsorship bonus in this race either. We're not going to beat Terry Labonte unless he blows up, and then just barely missed qualifying top 25. Gonna finish far from it. Man, we were 26th in points 2 races ago. Probably gonna be outside the top 30. We'll get them back, though. Got some strong races coming up. Points are going to start spreading out here pretty soon, though. We get further along with this season. Honestly, they probably have started to. About a dozen races in. Charlotte will be number 12. Sorry, Jeremy. Gets loose, and then it turns to the apron basically on its own and gets even more loose. That's not me trying to drive down there. That's me just like letting the car do its thing so I don't wreck. Because it wouldn't take much for me to overcorrect it. I just kind of let it slide. It'll straighten out when it straightens out. Definitely about to go a 3rd lap down. Oh, no, never mind. We already did. Didn't even realize the leader got around us. I didn't notice Dale passing us. He must not be the leader anymore. How in the heck? Okay, I was going to say. It's like there's no way I'm crossing over Ricky Craven like that. Not unless I run into him. If it was not intended. Bad, Ricky. I will say, as much as I've slid around, I really haven't made much contact in this race. Doesn't really matter because all this stuff's going to get overhauled anyway.
No one outside.
We ain't using this again anytime soon. It's probably going to be our worst race car all season. I don't think we'll ever be back down into a 56 again. I mean, we'll probably barely be below 60 anymore from here on out, honestly. Sorry, Mikey, that was poor of me. Very poor.
Number 15 is inside.
Final lap. Yay. One more. Get this over with. Get me out of here. Get me out of the car. It's costed Harvick like 3 or 4 spots there on the last lap. No, you got back by Rusty. Barely. Oh, that was for third, too. We costed him second then. Dale Jr. still won. 7+ seconds. Dale Jr. absolutely obliterated the field in this one. Nobody had anything for him. Won his first championship on a tiebreaker last year. He's trying to go back-to-back. 42 better than 43. This is true. All right. Now on to Charlotte. I was waiting for this. I didn't think we'd run as good as what we did at Martinsville. We got through that 3-race stretch, though, with an 18th out of there somehow. And I honestly thought that Fontana could have been about that, and it was far from it. So I guess, like, going into the stream, I could have thought that we would have had those finishes. Now I just wouldn't have expected Martinsville to be the race where we got the good one. But check out where we are in points real quick. Tony Stewart's actually leading the standings by 3. Still really tight, the standings right now. 5 guys have done 103 points. And we've only dropped 2 spots, finishing 41st and 42nd. The problem is we are 100 points behind Ward Burton in 25th now, which actually isn't that bad considering our finishes the last 2 races. So, I mean, we get into a good stretch of the season for us. If we exclude Pocono, now granted Michigan's a 2-mile track, that scares me a little bit because of how bad we were at Fontana. At least I know not to go too heavy with the downforce, the 2-mile ovals. There's a little bit more banking, which could help us. Slightly faster. I was going to look at the schedule. You know, obviously, I think these 2 tracks are going to be really good for us here at the end of the stream. Pocono, probably not, but maybe, I don't know. I'll have extra time to practice when I get home tomorrow before we stream, so definitely going to use extra practice for Pocono, try to find something. And try not to do what happened at Fontana again. Michigan's kind of a question mark, too. That's going to be a good race for us. You would have to... I just got finished. I mean, I said that last year, and I wrecked. I didn't DNF, but I still wrecked, and I finished, what, like 33rd or something? Daytona. I mean, we were top 5 first 2 super speedways, another 1.5 miles. I mean, New Hampshire, I actually finished pretty well in the fall race there last season. What, 24th, if I remember correctly? That was last season. I finished 24th there, so... New Hampshire could be a solid run for us. And then again, Pocono, Indy's kind of hit or miss too. But we'll have good races like every other race or so. Like, we're not going to have a stretch where we're going to have more than 2 bad races in a row, really. I don't think. The rest of the schedule. So, we've got some upside coming for us. Let's try to get into the top 25 in points here for the end of the night. Maybe saying a lot, but still got one more race before we can do anything with the engines and the chassis. Before we can overhaul those. We can overhaul this. So we probably could have last stream or last race, and I didn't. We'll wait on that because we got an exhibition race coming up anyway. See, I mean, we have to win the All-Star race to get money. That ain't gonna happen. You know, I'd almost kind of feel bad for myself because it wouldn't technically be my first career win. Got 66 overall car. I think our best before that was a 63. So we've got good equipment. I think my setup here is pretty good. I'm going to run some practice laps, try to get a feel for it, and then we'll qualify. And we'll have a lot of, you know, extra laps to run before we get into the 600. So 2 more points races, and then of course this all-star race, and then we will get the stream over with then for the night. This thing already feels like it's zipping. It might be a little too loose. Loose is fast if you can hang on to it. Honestly, in a 7-lap open, I might just have to deal with it. Especially if I qualify towards the front. I think it's going to be based on where I qualified on what I'm going to do from there setup-wise. I have to back the corner up a little bit more than that. Especially turn 3, sharper entry. 29.820. Still got to back it up a little bit more. It's a little bit better than the first lap, but there's no grip strip like at Texas. Got to remember that. It's definitely unsteady though. Yeah, it's too. We're gonna have to tighten this thing up. I'm gonna pit this time and then just adjust the wedge. It's almost like too unsteady that I can't really roll to the bottom of the corner because I'm scared the car is gonna get too loose and spin out. 196 at the. I mean, we've got speed. We just need handling. That was actually a really good corner, but I think we still need to tighten it up just a little bit. One round might be a little too much. Probably, honestly, keep the wedge where it's at and just maybe add a little bit more downforce. I don't know. I'm scared to do that because we saw what happened when I had too much downforce at Fontana. Granted, I have a much better car here. I had a 60. Oh, we have a 66. I mean, if we get in, all I want is to get in. Just for moral's sake. I mean, we're not going to get anything. We're not going to get any, you know, incentive for getting into the show. It's just, you know, look of like, hey, this is where our team's at. Still hit 195 at the end of front stretch. See, now it rolls in a lot better. It's not too loose off exit. The middle of the corner. To be a little bit more patient before getting back into the gas. There we go. That was a little bit better. Middle of the corner is like all I have to work on right now. I think this is the setup though. Yeah, I gotta be more patient in the center. Our mid-corner speed's down quite a bit. 158, it was 164. 30.092. I might need that loose setup for qualifying. Just because I was about a tenth or two quicker. 29.82. It's going to be better in the longer run, too. For when the car frees up. 29.834. I mean, we were close. Wow, look at where we were in practice. We're only 2/10 behind Matt Kenseth. He's probably going to be in the show. I think he won a race, too. Honestly, a lot of these guys behind us are drivers who are going to be racing. I mean, I actually ran a good lap. I think if I just hit my marks, maybe take a half round out. I'm not going to take a full round out. We're going to take a half round out. Which is going to be right in the middle of where I was when I started practice. So we'll do that. Then we'll hop into qualifying. 2/10 behind Kenseth. Who's to say Kenseth isn't the fastest car, too? I mean, it's not impossible. The setup's going to be good for qualifying, taking that half round out. I just don't know on the long run where it's going to stand. That's not good. All right, come on. Got one more lap. We need a good qualifying spot here if we're going to make it. 28, the top 28 cars. All right. Flat entry, but I actually got it to stick. Okay, that was a lot better. Come on. Don't get loose off 4. There we go. What do we got? 14th, mid-pack. Oh, man. I think I could have done better. What was my lap time? 29.2? Michael Waltrip picked up. I picked up 2. I mean, I picked up where I was in practice by like a full 10th. I think that's the setup, honestly. I don't think I can do much else.
We're in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Mecca of Motorsports, Lowe's Motor Speedway. The drivers are ready, the fans are ready, and EA Sports is ready to bring you flag-to-flag coverage of all the action. This is an awesome facility, isn't it?
This track was the first one to focus on spectator comfort, and it shows. This place always draws an enormous crowd. Most of the team shops are located in this area, which give it a hometown feel. We're in for some
Kenseth is in this race.
In 2000, Matt Kenseth
I thought he won last season.
raced the Coca-Cola 600 here at Lowe's Motor Speedway.
He's probably winning this.
That's a good one to win. Along with Daytona and Indy.
Sadler out-qualified him. I don't know if we're gonna get all the way up there. I mean, we don't have enough laps to be good on the long run like we usually are in the intermediates too. And we're starting on the outside.
Consistency he enjoyed over that 3-year run here in NASCAR Winston Cup.
Jamie McMurray won the fall race at Lowe's in 2000.
I can maybe qualify top 25 though for the actual
Hold up Bobby Labonte and Tony Stewart.
race for the 600.
Lap traffic over the last couple laps to get the win. Now that is impressive for someone making just their second start.
Jimmy Johnson's in this? He didn't win last season? I mean, technically it was only second season in Cup, but still. Hey, we got a lot of... This is a stacked open. We got Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson. I mean, Elliott Sadler in real life won in 03. Michael Waltrip technically did too at Daytona. Oh boy, top 2. Top 2. Gotta get that good launch, get to the bottom. I didn't like that contact, but I had to force my way in. We got to the bottom. Well, we got 7 laps. I don't think we're gonna do it, but we'll give them hell. Maybe they all wreck in front of us. We dodge it. Jimmy Johnson didn't qualify too well, too. This is his track. He won the 600 in 03 in real life. And now he's like in the Open the next season. Come on, I'm actually quick. I feel quicker than these guys. Just didn't qualify well, which is kind of par for the course on the career mode. We only got 5 laps. Can't get by Jimmy. I'm quicker than him. He's kind of passing cars equally. Might be more beneficial. We just kind of sit behind him until we get by some of these guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm definitely quicker than him because I'm able to outbrake him into the corner because I ran into him there. I don't know how I didn't wreck. We're up to 7. We might get top 2. We got to go for it. We've got a quick car. Oh, that no. Get to the bottom. That might have been it. I think that was it. Because we only got 3 laps left after this. Dang it. Messed that up. I mean, I had to be aggressive. I had to be aggressive. Good battle up there side by side for second. More laps. Oh, look at the turn. Somebody's blowing up. It's a lap car. Oh man, they're side by side for the. I don't know. We got a chance still. I thought we've got a really fast car, guys. Didn't qualify well. Go. Gotta move, Kenseth. Go. This is it. Come on, baby. Gonna have to take him 3. Oh no! We wrecked trying. Oh no. Oh man, we had it. Well, we didn't have it, but we were right there. We were quick enough too. Dang it, man! We were quick enough to actually get in. Ward Burton was hogging the bottom. I tried to go 3 wide. I just overdrove. I didn't even get to him. Oh wow! We're gonna be good in the 600. We're gonna be good in the 600. I just wish I could have made it because we had we were fast. We could have won that if I didn't make the first mistake. If I just would have qualified better, I mean that's the big thing there. Oh man. Black Ace, thanks for tuning in. Oh yeah, we back in full. We're 8 episodes back. 3rd season in 04. Well, I was talking about 03. He was in his 2nd season. 04 was last year, Featherlight. Yeah, it was. And then Wheeling took over. And they still sponsored to this day. Isn't it still Wheeling? Oh my gosh, we were right there. We might have had something for the All-Star race. I didn't think I was going to be that quick. Dang it! It's so frustrating because we don't know where we would have started in the All-Star. Well, we would have probably started at the back because we were in the Open. I think it randomizes everybody else, but I mean we started we started 14th there. Probably would have had less cars in the Open. We probably only would have started a few spots back where we were. Kenseth was fast. I mean he's fastest in practice. It might have been open practice, though. Now that I think about it, I didn't really think about that before. Alright. Can't repair, can't overhaul. The body's the only thing we can do something with. We don't really have enough money to overhaul it in full right now. Is it worth making a 6th race overhaul? because then we're going to have to use these two for... I'll hold off one more race. We'll wait till after the 600. 600 is a big pay race too. We got a crown jewel. Wow, I really wish I would have made it in because I think I could have had something for the win. The 600 is going to be tougher if I don't qualify well because I just can't qualify. My car's better on the long run. It takes me like 3-4 laps and then I just start to hunt them down. Good news is we didn't wreck anything because that race didn't matter. So we're going to have literally the same car. We have 600 miles, so I mean, if you're talking long run, it's as long as it gets. No, I'm not done with NASCAR 7. We're just taking a break. I was about to click right into race. That would not have been good. Gotta qualify though. That was not good. I can't be doing that. It's a lot easier when I have cars, because then I can gauge my corner entry speed off of them. I think that's why I struggle in qualifying so badly. That I didn't back 3 and 4. This is not going to be good. I mean, it... Dang it. Okay, that's not bad. I was quicker in open qualifying by like a tenth. I just can't qualify then. Wait, I was 25th, right? We did get our goal, 25th. I didn't pay attention to that. I think I was 25th. We barely got our goal. Oh man, at least we got the sponsorship bonus. That's the first time for qualifying in this stream. Well, no, I get qualified 17th at Martinsville. Jeff Gordon on the pole.
Got his first win in the 1995 Coca-Cola 600 at Lowe's, something few other drivers have done.
And those other three are Jeff Gordon, David Pearson, and Matt Kenseth.
We're going to have something. If this goes long, I don't know from 25th how far up towards the front of the field we'll get, but I would not be shocked if we got a top 10, which would be insane. On a mile and a half. I mean, Texas, we had a 63 overall car. We have 66 here.
Every driver in NASCAR wins the Cup has had a bit of trouble on the racetrack at one time or another.
We don't have any major rivals, so that's good. Which is crazy to believe, considering Martinsville was just a few races ago. We ran at the back the last 2 races, so we didn't really have to worry about anybody. I mean, we came prepared for big races this season, I'll tell you that much. Don't wreck it. For the love of God, don't wreck it. I can't be as aggressive as I was in the All-Star race. It was a sprint race. Can't damage the car like that. There's an exhibition race too. I knew it wasn't gonna really hurt the car in general over the long run. Yeah, 25th. All right, so we got the sponsorship goal. We're already on the inside lane, which is good. I'll block the outside a little bit on Fittipaldi. We got up to speed pretty nicely, all things considered there. Back up the corner entry a little bit because I didn't know if they were going to check up there or not, to be completely honest. If I don't push it hard, I can't get it to kind of settle in the track like I want to, and I undercut the corner.
Number 99, top 5.
Oh, gosh. Lift. If I didn't lift, we were wrecking.
Clear on both sides.
I gotta be patient. I just can't be this patient. You gotta go.
Number 19 is outside. Still there. That pass was for position. Nice job. The 19 car is looking to pass. Clear.
The interval to the leader is about 3 seconds.
It's dirty, but it's quick. Getting off of turn 4's gonna be interesting on the long run. Sorry, Jamie. I thought I was gonna enter the corner pretty terribly there when I made contact getting in. I made contact like right before we entered the corner. This isn't good. That was never going to work, and I thought I was going to turn Michael Waltrip. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just had the run of all runs right there.
Race leader's got 3 seconds on it.
You're clear.
Go easy on those Eagles, driver.
Going inside. Clear on both sides. Number 01 is outside. You made it in the top half of the field. You're clear.
I got to stop doing that.
Try to block you. Got one down low. Clear on both sides.
Time to clip that apron. I'm going to be burning my tires off more and more.
On back.
Oh, man.
Still there.
So close to making contact.
38 car. It's going to make it hard for you to get around it.
Leader's out front by 3.5 seconds.
All clear, buddy. On up. Clear. Number 38 is going for the block.
Oh, I'm sorry. Get away from him. Get away from him.
That's one more down.
Go, go. Come on, get away, get away, get away. Don't overdrive it. Let him get it back to us. I do not want to see him again. Ain't making many friends out there. Big run off turn 4.
Car is outside.
You're 4 seconds off the lead. Stay smooth. You can catch it.
Number 17.
Oh!
Take it easy on those tires.
You're clear.
I've been close to screwing this thing up a couple times already. Past Kenseth. That's who ended up winning the Open, correct? Pretty sure.
It's in your rear view mirror.
17 car is inside. Clear all around.
Let me go, Ricky.
Right side.
Please, thank you.
Okay, we're clear.
Definitely don't want a short pit. It's being a long race. We're pitting right at 20 laps. That's what I meant by short pit. Splitting it in half. I ain't pitting earlier than that, though. No earlier, no later.
Stay patient. You're about 4 seconds behind the leader.
The 2 car is outside.
Oh, wow.
Number 2 is still there.
I didn't think I was going to make contact.
It's passing high. Clear all around.
See, I know I'm going to have straightaway speed down the front and back regardless, so I might as well back up the center of the corner more. I didn't get into 3 very well that time.
There's 4.5 seconds between you and the leader. You haven't got much longer on that left front tire.
Bill Elliott. Let's get by Bill. That was bad. That was so bad. I didn't touch him though, so that's good. All my smoke from the lap before. Makes it look like there was a wreck off in the distance. No, it's just me. Oh, my skid marks on the track, too. I was surprised my tires haven't worn out more in this race. Probably has 67 downforce. There we go. Right, we got him cleared before turn 1 that time. That helped a ton. 13th in the first run of the race. I didn't mess up in qualifying. If I could have qualified similar to what I did in the open lap time wise, I probably could have started top 20. I mean, a 10th of a second could have easily been 5-6 spots. Consider the fact we were only 0.6 off the lead. I could pit next time if I really want to. I told myself I wasn't going to do it.
Okay, buddy. We're about 5 seconds behind the leader.
But to get to those guys up there,
Take a look at the fuel gauge.
we got cars pitting this time. We got nobody directly in front of us. Let's do it. Told myself I wasn't going to, but I'm gonna. Don't speed. There we go. No adjustments. 4 tires. Gas. Come on. Clean stop, boys. We haven't had a meaningful pit stop in a while because even Martinsville, both of them were kind of relaxed under caution. They haven't had a meaningful stop since Talladega. They haven't had a meaningful 4-tire stop in even longer than that. Except 18. All right. It's a little slower than what was originally expected.
Watch the guys on the track.
Oh, we got clean air to get up there now. Yeah, there's nobody. That worked out perfectly. Where we came out on the track, at least.
Couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits.
Oh, I really want to get in front of the 10. I don't know where Johnny Benson was running before that.
10 car, top 5.
Kind of concerns me a little bit because I feel like he was behind us.
Number 10 is passing Hines.
If I come out worse than 13th after pitting as early as I did, I'm going to be a little upset.
Okay, we're clear. Halfway to the checkered flag. Going inside. Picked off another position.
We've kept this thing clean. I didn't have any damage to repair when I came onto pit road. Made contact with a couple cars like 3 times, and that was it. Never got into the wall. A lot of cars on pit road right now. Leader just coming in. This might be the moment of truth right here. How many spots are we going to get?
Number 32, down low. Hey, that's more than enough spot.
I thought I could have got more than that.
We're clear.
I feel like I'm taking care of my tires a lot better this run too, so I might actually better off. I'm not having to push hard because I'm not really like, I mean, I'm pushing hard, but I'm not over pushing it, trying to pass people.
The 99 car is inside.
Jeff Burton, he was around us. He was right behind us, and we barely came out in front of him. So he's definitely going to come back up here and pass us on fresher tires. That's disappointing. I lost 4 spots, and I was one of the first cars onto pit road. I didn't make a mistake on pit road, but it was a little bit slower than what I would have liked. Get up to 15th. I just don't know about how many cars are going to run us down to the end. If we got a caution, I mean, I don't know. That would put a lot of cars to us that are faster than us, but we'd also we're just better in the long run. Oh, I overdrove it. I had to lift. Should be able to clear him down the back.
Still beside you. Keep patient. Good pass.
All clear.
On both sides.
I'm going to stay in the bottom. I want to really stay in front of Jeff Burton for as long as I can. It's going to be quicker than me. I feel like I'm faster down the straightaways than him now. He's going to beat me in the corners because of the...
You're clear.
Take it easy on those tires.
Number 99.
Now I'm starting to push hard just to try to stay in front of him. I'm faster off turn 4 than turn 2, it looks like. Alright, look out, Mikey. I got Jeff Burton breathing down my neck. I'm way faster than you. If I can get underneath him getting into 3 here.
Go wide side.
I backed that corner up, honestly, perfectly.
Still there.
That was the best I've gotten through 3 and 4 yet.
Clear all around.
I don't think I can do that consistently, though. Wow, I'm only 8.7 seconds off the lead. I mean, there could be more spots. We still got 11 to go. I mean, there's more spots that could be up for grabs. Leaders are dealing with lap traffic, too. We might catch lap cars ourselves. I don't know if they'll fall this far back in the pack. Oh, man, Jeff's going to try to pass me up high. I didn't think I was going to have to block up there.
Number 99 is going high.
I didn't think he was that much faster than me.
The 99 car is still there. Clear.
The more I race him, the worse it's going to be for me.
Hold your line. We're still there.
This is...
Everything okay with the
Ah,
car?
dang it.
You're clear.
I was going to say, this is where it doesn't end well, but...
We're about 10 seconds off the leader. Hit your marks and be smooth.
Take me to him, Jeff. carried so much speed getting into that corner because of the draft. Did I hit 200 going into 3? I felt like it. Felt like I was going that fast.
Left front tire's a little warm.
My drafting's what, like a 60 or 61? Definitely got to remember to brake a little earlier. That was perfect that time.
All right, now get hungry. We need to eat up this 10-second gap to the leader. Right rear's getting warm. Take it easy out there.
We're losing Jeff Burton. Now, there's nobody anywhere close to us from behind. We're not going to lose any more spots. Haven't hit the wall. We're going to have a clean car going into Dover still. I don't think we're going to catch those 2 cars in front of Jeff Burton.
Okay, you've got some driving to do. Leader has about 10 seconds on us. 5, buddy. 5 to go.
I know I'm quicker than him because it feels like we've closed in on him a little bit, but car's getting tight. Hasn't been this bad all race, really. A little on the tight side. Jeff Burton's getting held up. They're side by side right in front of him. 3 spots that would get me to 13th, which is where I was running before pit stops. Top 25, we're going to get that bonus. Qualifying and the race. 3 laps. Jeff got by 1 of them. Need that other car to hold him up a little bit. It looks like he's got to pass him going into 3 here. Don't wreck it trying to get 15th, Keegan. I just got to keep telling myself that because otherwise I might do it. I still might do it, but I don't want to. I don't want to try to wreck it to get that extra spot. Bill Elliott, we definitely passed him in the last run. We're going to probably get him going into 3.
Number 9 is still there.
Okay, well, 15th. See if we can get 14th. There's 2 more cars we're faster than, but we're definitely not going to catch those guys. Actually, they're probably lap cars. Oh, Matt Kenseth. I think I'm just a little bit too far behind Kenseth. Hey, I'll take 15th in the Coke 600. That's my best finish on a non-super speedway. We're getting better. Jeff Gordon wins the 600.
There weren't very many lead changes.
Yeah, there were 2.
I mean, that was not bad at all. Clean race. Got that money. Now we can overhaul the next body, no problem. 2 races. Which means we'll have it for Pocono, which will be needed. Gonna need anything we can get at Pocono, grip-wise. If I could have a 67 downforce for that race, that'd be great. Solid run. Some body overhaul. Well, what do we have already? We got 58. Gonna use our best stuff at Dover. Well, Dover and then Pocono, so I would have to use this one for Pocono regardless. So we're looking at Michigan. Got that. 7 races on the new, and this engine needs overhauled first. 240,000 to get it in 2 races. We got 2 really good engines already, so we'll go 6 races on an overhaul with this engine. We'll go chassis. Some overhauled. Might as well go 6 races again, would probably be beneficial. Yeah, might as well. Overhaul. 6 races. Let's top it off with 6. Let's go 4. It's because we have one less body to use for right now until that last one gets built. Alright. Keep clicking away our goals. Good chance we get there again. Can I upgrade my pit crew? Let me see. Skill 64, speed 68. Skill 69, speed 65. I mean, no, it's like the same guys. It's the same guys, so. Alright. Shop editions. Only have 3 race. Oh yeah, that's right. I went with the 6 race shop edition. I forgot about that. Forgot already. Can't wait for new video games to come out. Which one are you looking forward to? I don't really play many games anymore, so I don't really know what's all out there. I'm gonna use the same exact car we just did. This is still our best overall. We didn't beat it up at all. 65. So it went from a 66 to a 65 just because we did use 1 race on it, but it's still our second best car we've ever used. So coming off the top 15, I think we can have another solid run. Dover Downs. When did they stop calling it Dover Downs? 2002? I know they did in 2001. We're definitely going to have to practice before we qualify here. Welcome back. 15th in the 600. Solid payday. That's crazy that we have already finished, like, what, 5 races this season in the top 20. We only have one finish better than 20th last year. We already have 5 this year. That's wild. 3 of them in the last 5 races. Or 4, yeah, 4 in the last 5. Or, sorry, 4 in the last 6. 4 in the last 6. Car feels really good. I just hope it's also good on speed. Feels glued to the track. Pushing hard, and I'm not sliding the tires anywhere on the track. Not getting in, not getting out. Float it up just a little bit. Catch it, come back down. The makeshift our line a little bit in traffic maybe, but I mean, once we just get like 3-4 laps in these intermediate tracks, we're all right after that. Apply a little bit more brake and keep it down on the bottom. It's just not quite as quick, obviously. Is that my fastest lap? 22.387. Crazy, I picked up on lap 5 like that.
Go easy on those Eagles.
Coming in. Definitely gonna have to push it harder trying to get to pit road.
Okay, you got it. Checking the sheet metal.
Well, I said let's try to get to the top 25 in points by the end of this stream. We were 26th coming in. Fell to 28th. But then we just finished 15th in the 600, so it's doable. Wow. Wow, we're only 2/10 behind Jeff Gordon. Not even 2. Can I do anything else to make it quicker? I don't think I can. I'm scared to do anything for qualifying, but let's take a half round of wedge out. We were 4th in practice. Too much. Gotta get used to it. That's the thing. Think for qualifying, this was gonna be the way to go. Where is it? 22.288. He said decent. 17th. The top 25. I thought it was going to get a little bit better than that. What was the lap time? I kind of missed it. They picked up. Jeff Gordon picked up quite a bit. He wasn't even on the pole. 22.288. That was faster. I think we're going to have to go with that setup. I don't want to loosen any more. We don't know what the very long run's going to feel like. We'll go into the race first. Maybe that first pit stop comes about. Maybe I make an adjustment there. Qualified 17th. We haven't qualified that good in a while. Outside of Martinsville. Martinsville qualified 17th. Like, we were 25th at Charlotte.
Monster Mile does say it all. It takes total concentration each and every lap. You'll see guys tagging the wall out of turn.
We picked up a 10th, and we were a 10th behind Gordon before. And he qualified, what, 7th, 8th?
Newman will try to use this race to close in on the points lead.
He just needs to keep digging like he
Ryan
does.
Newman digging for a championship? I love that Altel paint. Altel had the best paint schemes.
Wind up losing spots instead. I'm sure he doesn't.
It didn't matter whether it was powdered blue, that car, classic white and black with his first couple seasons.
Those guys have been working hard all season. Maybe they can right the ship with a good finish here.
Newman had some underrated paint schemes. Even his 39, the Tornadoes car,
Yeah, I really feel bad for those guys this season.
his Army car, the Army cars were always kind of nice.
Just never seem to get the car
Slick.
exactly right.
Especially the camo ones, but put camo in a race car, it's like right up there with Flames. Flames is the GOAT, but camo's like a close second. Tony Stewart on the pole. I mean, maybe we get a caution, I don't know. I don't know if that'll help. See, we can start to do better and better. We almost kind of don't need cautions. We just need cautions in those races where we need bailed out. And, I mean, we'll see. We're in the inside lane, so that's good.
Starting out front are the Home Depot Chevrolet and the UPS Ford.
Let's give her hell, guys. Let's get a top 10.
Starting in row 2
Is that doable?
Chevrolet and the Interstate.
Finished 15th at Charlotte. I mean, we were really on the verge of finishing like 13th, 12th. Another couple laps we could have gotten up there, but man, overall our car isn't as quick, but it just grips. Like, we just have the setup here. It's perfect. Another Kenny Wallace top 10 qualifying sign. All right, don't wreck. Can't go for it too early.
Number 6, still there.
Let's get up to speed.
The 6 car is still there. Be drawn back as far. Let's push it. Clear on both sides. Q2 car is outside.
Oh, we actually gained a spot on the first lap.
Just 2 seconds back now, 2 seconds.
Clear. All right. Oh, it's me.
3. Give me room, Kurt. I mean, we were 3. It was going to be tough to give me room.
More tires won't help us. Be careful.
Clear on both sides.
Yeah, that probably wasn't going to help the tires much with that contact.
There's a 3-second margin between you and the
There
lead.
we go. Widen the entrance out just a little bit now that we got a couple cars cleared. We don't have to protect the bottom.
You let him by. He's gonna make things
Not expecting to go 3 wide that early in the race, but
Got one eye.
stay alert.
sorry, Robbie.
Position. Nice job.
He's not too mad at us.
All right. All clear, buddy.
He's reasonably mad. Get a top 25 in the points, though. It's going to be kind of tough considering Ward Burton's like right behind us. And that's who was 25th. 2 races ago, at least. Is that still the case? I don't know.
The 10 car is up high. You can't get out of the position with that fast. Okay, we're clear.
Oh, there's some contact up there. Ah, I was too focused on what was going on in front of me. Move, Kenny. Clear him, please. I drove that in so deep. I was so flat going into the corner. I wanted to make sure I had him cleared before I slid up.
The 97 car is going to run on you.
Save your tires.
Number 97 is still there. The 97 car is still there. Clear.
Just wanted to get back to the bottom. Gave up too much time trying to get back to the bottom, though. That's the problem.
He's still there.
Right front tires wearing down.
I honestly thought I was quicker than Kurt Busch. I don't know how he caught me like that.
Okay, buddy. We're about 5 seconds behind the leader.
We were challenging him early. We're closing back in on him again. He's kind of caught behind another car. How did they catch me like that? One lap, I pulled right away from Harvick. I don't know where Kurt Busch came from. I mean, I knew I overdrove it a little bit trying to get the... Oh, fudge! Just got glued to the wall. Come on, Keegan. You just gotta get in a rhythm. You get out of a rhythm, you get pressured just a little bit. Doesn't take much.
Okay, time to go. The leader is about 6 seconds
I think the 10 car got the wall off turn 4. That helped me out a little bit. Harvick got around him. They said the left front was wearing out. The right front not in the yellow yet? I never had the left front wear out before the right front before. On an oval. Oh no, the right front was. Okay, I was gonna say. I didn't hear the right front wearing out before that though.
Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there.
That was a really good corner. I don't know who this is up here. Kenseth? Nope, Dale Jarrett.
Let's go now. Still 7 seconds off the lead. Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip.
Left a lot of bottom open. I really wanted to get underneath them as quick as I could.
Might be time for a new left rear tire.
Dang it, I clipped the apron just a little bit. Oh, barely kept it off of him. There we go. Let's go. Oh, Jarrett hit the wall hard. Stack up Harvick a little bit back there.
Don't push your fuel too far.
Definitely gonna have to short pit again. Right front's in the red.
We're about 7 seconds off the leader's back bumper.
Pit this time?
Pit road's getting busy. Leaders are headed in.
Pit this time. I probably could have went a little harder than that. I was scared I was going to miss pit road. It was close. I was like 51 miles an hour when I hit the commitment line, but I didn't think I was going to make it. Forgot how narrow the pit road entry was here. Should have went no repair on the damage. Try to quicken the stop a little bit. Oh, come on, guys. No, 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 no. Drop the jack and go. Go, 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 go. Okay, 17-3. That was faster than the last race. Should be able to get back around Mikey. Really hope. Jesus. I tried. Tried to get in front of Mikey.
The 23 car is inside. Cars entering the track ahead. Be careful. You're clear.
Gotta get by him quick. For Harvick gets back to me. Man, I'm able to drive it in so much deeper on fresh tires. So low, but I actually got it to stay to the bottom all the way through. Man, if we didn't make that mistake, we had a 17.3 on the pit stop. Up to 10th. I don't think we're going to stay here, but I'm going to try. I'd like to think lap traffic could help me. The longer this run goes, the more of a chance we have of pulling away from Harvick, too. A little bit better than in those last two corners, but he's still got fresher tires. I really hope this is a position up here. Is that Jamie McMurray? '21. Oh, it is a lapper. It might be McMurray still, but it is. What's going on with little Jamie, baby?
Number 29 is passing low.
Harvick's pressuring me so badly right now. Gotta get by McMurray quick. Oh, he came from the top to the freaking bottom right on top of me. Wasn't expecting that. There we go. Back up the middle of the corner a little bit more. It's starting to slowly tighten up. Right front got into the yellow. Oh, somebody's blowing up. Is that a spot? No, it's McMurray. He was off the pace even before that. That was kind of a telltale sign that that thing was blowing up. Rusty's got even fresher tires than the 29. He was like the last car off pit road, so Rusty's going to be a little quicker than both the 29 and me. Been like basically right in front of Harvick most of this race. 11 to go. I don't want to look at the lap time, or not the lap, well, I don't want to look at that either, but the interval between me and Labonte, is it closing every lap, or is it staying the same? Oh, man, that was the worst power slide I've had this whole race. Speed just trying to brake as late as possible and keep the car on the bottom of the track. That's the hard part. It's that fine line to do that and not skid the tires. That interval's not really changing much with me and Labonte. The only way we're going to catch him is lap traffic, holding him up. I got to get by the lap cars pretty quickly myself, though. That's the thing here. Made sure I didn't pile drive Ashton Lewis. He held Harvick up more than held me up. Yeah, interval between me and Labonte's about the same. Can't worry about him. Just got to worry about the lap traffic in front of us. Hit my marks, stay in front of Harvick. I mean, I'm hooking it on the bottom enough. I just continue to do that. It's going to be tough for him to pass me because I'm able to outbrake him getting in. Need the lap cars to move. Man, we got 2 of them coming up. That's not going to be good getting into this corner. Aw, Jack. I think he was like looking low to potentially pass the O2. Didn't see me there. Oh, I messed that corner up. The contact getting in probably didn't help. Get a good drive off. Get underneath them. Give me room, man. Trying to get my 3rd top 10 of the season. Flipping the apron. I'm just trying to keep it low to keep it off of him. I can't get around him. God bless America. Rusty's quicker than Kevin, too. Oh, I got lucky he moved down in front of Rusty because I moved way up the track, and that would have been a prime opportunity for Rusty to get by me. Why are you running the bottom right in front of me? Move out of the way. Are you... No, 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 no. Oh! We're still in 10th. The heck did Kenseth come from? Well, I mean, it's... God, Hermie Sadler, move out of the way, please. Sorry, Harvick. I need this top 10. I don't need it. I want it. I want it bad. He's a rival, isn't he? Oh. Dang it, I overdrove it. Oh! No! No! There's no cautions on the last lap. No! God dang it! The white flag came out right... Well, it wouldn't have mattered because we would have had to race back to the line. I don't know how I saved that. I blame Hermie Sadler. Oh, I felt like I was doing good until then. Until we caught Hermie. Are you kidding me? We're a lap and a half away from our most complete race. Yeah, I mean, the crew chief's testaments were the same there. Hermie Sadler had to park it right in front of us. 3 goddamn laps.
Yeah, there weren't too many battles up front for position. Those guys who ran in the top 5 were pretty dominant all the race long.
The 199 car has the beginnings of a right.
Jeez. We deserve that. I mean, we ran top 10 the whole second half of the race. I was doing perfectly fine. Jack Sprague almost costed me, and then he kind of moved down in front of the 29 when I moved up and cleared him. But then Hermie Sadler, I don't think I touched Hermie at all. I just couldn't pass him. Because he was literally, I mean, he was so slow, but he was holding the bottom the whole time. I wasn't going to dare try to pass on the outside because that was never going to work. Now Rusty's mad at me and I didn't get a top 10. That was our 3rd top 10 of the year. It was right there. We had it, and we did 17th. I didn't think I'd be disappointed finishing 17th this season. We do have another race at Dover later this year. We have a 65 overall car here, so I know if we have a better than that, Dover's a race I've got circled to make sure I have decent equipment for. We can get a top 10. We showed tonight that we can definitely get a top 10. I've got the setup, but just freaking Hermie Sadler, man. Hermie Sadler. Nice Demon King 92 Hammer. Thanks for tuning in. Dealing with the cold will get better, get well soon. I don't know how Pocono is going to go. That's going to start off tomorrow night's stream. Standings. Where are we at here? 28th? What? Did I lose 2 spots in points that race? I'm confused. Well, I guess we fell back to 28th before that. I would have thought those 2 finishes we would have moved up some. We fell back to 28th after those 2 bad races, and then we somehow didn't get any of our spots back. Ward Burton pulled away a little bit too, because he's up to 23rd now. I haven't even been checking the running order to see if we're beating Terry Labonte every race or not. He's still 24th in points. I don't know. I don't know if we've been beating him, to be completely honest. Can you check and look at the actual like finishes of the races or no? That's my duty to do at the end of the race. Yeah, I haven't been looking at that. I apologize. And that should have been our 3rd top 10. Did I overdrive it? For sure. I was driving the wheels off that thing late, but I mean, I don't think Rusty was going to get by Kevin Harvick until Hermie Sadler held me up, and he held me up so much that Harvick ended up getting moved off the bottom, and then Rusty was there. Rusty was way faster than both of us. I mean, he had the freshest tires in the field because he was like the last car to pit, so I kind of had a feeling that we were going to be able to hold him off once we got there, and I tried, and I threw a bad block and about turned myself. I had it corrected, and then when I overcorrected back into Rusty on the outside, that's when I lost it. The right front tire was in the red, like in the midst of that slide too, so that didn't help. It looked like I had it saved, and then the right front went in the red, and then I think that's when I overcorrected it. It's like a terrible time for that to happen. I don't know how much that actually played into effect, but I'm sure it didn't help. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this one. I don't know how many races we're going to have on the next stream. Let's see. Probably going to end up with 5 again, like, tonight. Now, granted, we had the All-Star race tonight, so it probably didn't feel like it, but probably looking at 5 again. That's not the schedule. I'm so stupid, right? I swear. I'm an idiot. Alright, Daytona. Probably get through Chicagoland, and then we'll kind of see where we're at time-wise tomorrow night, and then we'll decide on if we run New Hampshire or not after the fact. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. See you guys tomorrow night, NASCAR Thunder 2004. No start time as of right now, but well, I'll get on here when I get on here, I guess, whenever I can get back to the apartment. Appreciate it, everybody. See you tomorrow night.